What's up everybody, my name is Axfield and we are back into Ostriv, starting with our 15th episode. So I want to quickly just explain to you what I intend to do with this episode. Off screen, I extended the farmlands on this side and I'm going to grow barley here, majority of it. So I've got two of the crop fields that's going to have barley. I've got one of them that's got wheat and one of them that's got sunflowers. Now I want to basically just get the barley production going. I want to look for a place where I can place my hops, and then also on top of that I want to look at a place where I can place my brewery so that we can start producing some beer, and in that way we don't have to import meat, because you need two types of liquor to satisfy the people within Ostriv and to also supply the tavern with enough goods. So we've got the meat that we are importing, and then we're also distilling the horeca, so which we use the wheat with. Now, if you're new to the channel and to the series, please do remember to subscribe as well as press the bell notification button if you like playthroughs involving city builders, and crafting games. That's what I cover. So we're going to also then obviously extend this row house here. I want to complete this block, and we've settled on this little island here where we've got our fishing dock. So it's looking really neat. I'm going to put this on fast forward. We also standing now just under 500 population. So off screen, I completed this corner house here for the row house, and I'm going to add another one over here. Let's just see, let's keep this on fast forward. I don't know which side is the outside. Let me just check here. They kind of look the same, although this entrance looks bigger, so I'm assuming this is the outside. Right, so I want to kind of like get it square with this corner row house. And we want to make it as square as possible, because we're going to add quite a few extra row houses here. Okay, thank goodness it works. Alright, I'm going to place this one like that. And I'm waiting for this forestry just to clear out all the trees on this side. And I'm maybe considering placing some more village houses here with a big garden. I want to also maybe send myself a messenger to just buy some sheep as well as cows for the cow shed and the sheep farm that we've got over here. And I think we should maybe do that now. So I'm going to send someone to Balaklia. That's the closest town that provides us with both sheep and cows. And we need to look at also placing like a dairy production somewhere on this side of the river. But maybe for now it should be fine. I'm going to also tell them to take from other granaries. I'm going to maybe set all of this to take from other granaries, because we are doing a lot of replicate items. So let's just tick the boxes here to take from all the other granaries, just to bring it across to the people on this side of the river. So you can see they're starting to bring in a whole bunch of stuff now. So this will just ensure that everybody on this side of the river has got enough stock. We are fine for this side. We don't have to carry this stuff across to this side. I will only maybe use this granary to take goods from other places. Obviously, when we get to a point where we see they're struggling with the food variety, we can say take from other granaries. But for now, I'm going to only tick that one. And every now and then I'm clearing out the forestry here, just to open up the space so that they can keep on chopping down the trees. So I'm going to just use the normal wood. Let's just take that away, delete most of that. We've always got a surplus of wood, so I'm not too bothered about just deleting that. And we need to order some oxen. That's another thing. I need to get the oxen here for the plows. But from what I can see, we're utilizing this open space for the farmland pretty well. I can squeeze another farmland in here. I would say maybe one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I can do another one over here for this farm, and then also we can do at the top, we can do another crop field or two crop fields on this side for this farmhouse. And yeah, I did mention that it would be a good idea maybe to do the hops right over here. And I think that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so we are going to, first of all, Let's just sell some fish and as much oil as we can. We can sell some clothes. I think within the next episode I must look at just pushing my clothes production for both the normal clothes and the warm clothes. I think ultimately that's going to be a very, very good trading commodity, and I want to scale back on trading with my foods. Okay, let's see here. Right, I'm going to go ahead and purchase 13 sheep, only 1 ram. Now with the cows we can also kind of go crazy here. I want to, let's do 15 cows, 1 bull. Actually, sorry, I'm going to do less. I'm going to do 13 cows. The reason for that being is I'm going to order 6 oxen. So I don't want them to start butchering the cows when I just get them. If we get over 20 cows, they're going to just automatically start slaughtering them. So I think we must just do it like this, where we've got 13 cows, 1 bull, and 6 oxen. So I'm spending a hell of a lot of money at the moment. We've got 10,000 in the treasury. I've been staying stagnant on that amount for quite a while. It's because I'm importing like a whole bunch of items and in big quantities, but it's not going to be like that always, so I'm pretty chilled about it. See, we've got anyways a whole bunch of other things we can trade with to just keep that balance. Apples, yeah, definitely want to sell some apples. Okay, and we can sell the Horeca. We've got a lot of that left. Righty ho, before we go into the summertime, let's just see to place some hops over here. I think if we place 2 big hop yards, I think that should be okay. So I want to kind of square it off in this passage. It's quite far from the houses on this side, I would say. But I'll probably place another couple of freestanding houses over here. But in any case, let's go for it. I'm gonna just make sure that I can get it as square as possible. So I'm gonna do 2 big hop yards over here. Let's pull it back as far as we can. Okay, I think that's pretty much as big as it will go. We're going to move the little house right to the front. And you see, this is unfortunately, with these type of buildings, they don't copy the thing exactly the way you had it, unfortunately. Let's just do it like this, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty square, right? I'm gonna place this. Boom, boom. Okay, right. So we've got now the hops going as well. And let's just look for a place where we can put the brewery. I want to make sure. Okay, this is the distillery. Right. I think it would be a good idea to kind of place it over here. Now I want to get it square with the other buildings. So let's do... let's kind of move it a bit more forward. Okay, I'm moving it slightly back now because I want to keep an open pathway here by the river. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it like that. Right, and then somewhere also here at the bottom, I'm gonna look at placing another warehouse. Just to store these extra goodies. We do have an extra opening here for... Thinking now, in fact, I'm gonna get rid of the meat in any case. So maybe it would be a good idea to place the hops hops as well as the barley, I think, in the warehouse. And then once we start producing the beer, I believe the beer we can place within a granary. Let's just see here. Yeah, we can place it in a granary. Okay, then I'd rather place the beer in a granary. And then once we finish the mead, I'll place the hops as well as the barley I'll place in the warehouse over here. Just to keep it kind of fresh. Right, we are getting all those extra livestock now. Yeah, I've got all the right buttons ticked over here. So they will start using the fallow fields as soon as the season change. And we've got more than enough hay. Yeah, we're good to go. We're gonna get our hops now. I am going to add a 5th crop field over here on a later stage for the barley. Once we get the production up and running smoothly, I'm gonna definitely add some more crop fields here. Maybe also another 2 on this side. I think it's not a problem to add maybe another 1 or 2 crop fields to a farmhouse, but then I will have to increase my labor limit. That's the only thing. But we don't have a problem with that anymore in any case, so. Here comes all the goodies now. I think they're also going to drop off the cows as well as the sheep. I just want to keep an eye on that. Okay, cool. They're all already in. Now the oxen, we're going to use that for the plows. And let's prioritize the supply for the oxen. That's very important. Very, very important. And speaking of that, I'm going to have to get some extra wells over here. Just going to place 1 standard well on that side. And we can look at placing 1 of these stone wells over here. And I'm going to also look at placing another one somewhere on this side. Let's rather do it here. I think I'm going to do 2 right next to each other. Let's keep it a little bit more compact. There we go. Now I'm going to definitely have to look at placing another barber surgery. Let's just see. I'm going to maybe just do like a placeholder. So we're going to bring this down. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a really small block of row houses over here. So then I'm going to consider maybe placing my barber surgery almost in line with the brewery over here. So this is kind of like, we've got the anesthetist building over here, and then we've got the barber surgery on this side. So they can just get some medication on this side to suppress the pain, and then they can come around to the barber surgery. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it like that. I want to kind of place it square. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move all of these wells maybe to the front. Now, if I remember correctly, we do use a lot of water for the beer. So, I need to be a little bit more liberal here with the wells, I think. Let's just do 3 together, why not? Right, we only needed that extra 50 bricks. We've got now everything that we need to complete this row house. And I'm gonna just let the bricks accumulate for some time. Let's place all of these wells before we start with these other buildings that also require stone. So we need 6,900 stone. for the distillery, or sorry, for the brewery. We've got 400 there in storage, and we've got 1,350. So yeah, I'm gonna let that accumulate for some time. The farmlands are looking really nice with all the livestock that we've got grazing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. Now thinking about it, I need to get a well over here. These people need some water. They're surrounded by water, but they don't have any fresh water to drink. But in any case, it looks like we're not going to get good quality water over here. Oh wait, yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you didn't know this before, if you place the wells too close to the rivers or to the lakes, you're going to get very low quality water, so you don't really want that. I don't know if any of you tried to place the wells with the low quality water to see what effect it will have on the people, or if it just produces less water or slower water. I'm not really sure, but I never actually tried to check out what it does. I just thought, no, I want the best quality water right from the beginning. Okay, so the rams we got to protect. I'm gonna just do that for that one, and we've got one bull over here. There we go. Right, so they're still supplying the plows here. We are going to use the remainder of the oxen. Still busy planting on this side. Okay. Yeah, you see, the problem is they've got quite a far distance to travel. Until we've got more people living in the row houses over here, it's not going to be ideal for this farmhouse in regards to having enough laborers or workers. But it's okay. I mean, here we're getting now another 4 families that's going to move in. Oh, of course, I need to place my workers here. Can't go without the workers on this side. Now I also want to look at placing an additional wagon shed, maybe more towards this side. We've got a decent amount of horses at the moment. I want to try and use more of my males. Obviously it's going to help with the breeding better if I just use more males. Need 4 horseshoes and 1 tack. Oh, right. I forgot. I don't think I've assigned anybody in the saddlery. Or I haven't even placed the saddlery yet. Oh my goodness. I know I intended to do it. I just didn't do it. Yeah, I did say I want to kind of place it over here. I just never got to it. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna place it right over here, like so. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see if we can purchase any horse stack. I'm not sure, but I believe it was either Balaklia or Marefa that was selling the horse stack. Let's see if we send a messenger to Balaklia. See, we've got on this side, we've got now these big yards. So we're going to really produce a decent amount of crops. Right over here at the top. I still want to look at just building myself a proper graveyard. I've laid it out nicely now. I can maybe just do a few more. Yeah, there we go. See, we've got quite a few deaths now, but we're already in 18 years into building this town. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 18 people passed in this town. So that's one death for every year. Ah, okay. I actually thought it was Balaglia that buys the horse stack, but I see that they actually demand it. Okay, either way, I'm just purchasing some extra stone while I'm at it. Yeah, maybe it was Marifa, I don't know. But I'm gonna leave it in any case until I've got the saddlery up. Let's move that to the front. Yeah, we've got one more open space here. For the row house, we're standing at 520 population, or just under. Now my salt production is very good because we've got now 2 salt works operating full steam. So I'm thinking of just pushing up my salt exports amount. I've really got a lot in storage, so I want to just do that maybe. Let's see if there's anything else that I can sell. I could possibly sell sunflowers, but I really don't want to. My lime is extremely limited, so I don't want to sell that as well. Okay, yeah, well, there's nothing really that I can sell at this stage. Well, not of high value. And anything else that I'm going to sell is just gonna shoot me in the foot at the end of the day. Let's just see how much leather I've got over here, because we need the leather for the horse stack. Store 2,300. Okay, that's sweet. We definitely sorted for the leather. Let's just see. Where's my shoemaker? There we go. Okay. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to sign another shoemaker. We're producing more than enough leather. And we could also look at placing a butchery or a slaughterhouse. It would probably make sense to have one kind of close to this side. Yeah, where all the livestock is. I'm not too happy with this layout here. This whole piece here. I feel I can do it a little bit different. So I suppose I can squeeze the slaughterhouse in here. And that will make it pretty neat. So if I do, for example, if I do this, and I add myself another dairy producer, and just do it in its length like that, I think that would look okay. Yeah. Why not? I don't want too big gaps in between the buildings. It looks a little bit animated and unrealistic if the buildings are too far from each other. So I'm making it a little bit, slightly more compact. And at the end of the day, we're going to use less stone for the roads as well, once I pave all the roads here. But it's looking pretty nice here with the paved road that we've already got. So currently, let's see, with the stone, yeah, we don't have that much in any case. I'm gonna have to send a messenger again to Balaklia just to get that additional stone. Alright, the broadcloth production is looking really good. We can maybe increase our sales with that. That's going to be a very good source of income between the warm clothes and the broadcloth on a later stage. We're getting now the extra sheep farm. And let's just see here with the tannery. Yeah, that's looking really good. We've got, well, we've got one batch going. But once we can fulfill all three of these batches, I think that's going to be good. Then I can look at placing myself another tailor's workshop where we can exclusively produce the warm clothes. But at the moment you can see, I mean, we've got more than enough space to work with here. The broadcloth we've got plenty of. Let's just see oh man, we need so much stone for this building. That just makes me want to move the barber surgery now onto a back burner. Yeah, let's see, a horse saddler. I'm gonna produce the horse tack, leather and metal parts. That's fine. Let's get 2 workers, why not? Now I saw the developer of Ostriv, he showed like a little teaser for what's to come for the upcoming update, and he said it might drop, or that he intends to drop it in January. And there was this little picture that looks like a clock tower. So that's going to be really cool if we can have a clock tower in this town. I'm going to obviously continue with this town specifically, and we're going to look for a nice space where we can add the clock tower. Probably over here. I did mention this before now, but I just thought for any of you that didn't get that message, that I'll just share that with you again. Yeah, this town is really getting busy. You can see so many people coming through here, especially on that side. Looks like we've got way more traffic there. Okay, so pretty much all the stone wells are now on a standstill because we're lacking the stone. And the forestry is progressing well over here. We've got literally a handful of trees left. So I think it's also time to just build another forestry right over here. Oh, this is a good spot. Don't even need to clear any trees. So let's do that. We can also move that to the front. So now I'm currently only using the sunflowers as feed for the chickens. And I think I'm going to keep it that way in any case. You see, so now that we've got so much population and we've got such a variety of goods, now I'm starting to go onto the resource screen way more often to keep track of everything. At the beginning I can kind of like track it in my mind, but it does get a little bit too much after a while. So now I've got to track it physically on screen. Alright, so we've got that extra dairy producer. Let's just tick all the boxes. I never changed the labor limit here, but I'm going to tick all the boxes the same as what we've got on this side. And I'll just say Carter as well. Here we go. Alright, so we're getting now that extra workers. And with the slaughterhouse, we're going to do the same settings as we've got for this one. And let's just maybe send another messenger to Bar or to Balaklia. We need that extra stone, and yeah, this really sucks. This really sucks at the moment because we still need another 2,200 stone. Yeah, it's probably because I built all these stone walls now. Thinking about it. Alright, I forgot to actually also assign workers here by the carpentry and the smithy. So let's just duplicate this as well. Apply to all. And apply to all. Yeah, okay. We've got so little stone. I'm not gonna complete that that brewery within this episode, that's for sure. I think even if I didn't build all those stone walls, it would have still... it might have actually had... I might have had enough stone if I didn't build those walls. So I'm just pausing all those buildings now that requires the stone. And I'm gonna just move it like that. So those four are gonna pretty much stay on hold for quite some time. Right, so we've got ourselves an extra forestry. Yeah, I think what I am going to do is I'm gonna maybe just clear out these two trees, and then I'm gonna take this forestry down also. We can leave those couple of trees over there. It looks pretty nice with the rest of the buildings. I'm gonna just keep it as it is. Alright, so we've got that extra horse stack, so this is maybe what we need to do, is to just change a few of these horses into draft animals. I'm gonna go for this male. We can do one female. And I'll just wait for one of these males to age as well. Then we can add them. Now thinking about it, I probably might place the wagon shed around about here. See if we can squeeze it in here. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but I think it will work here. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna also add some hay barracks over here. And do another 2, I think. Alright, so they cleared those trees, and I'm gonna just say take all of these guys away, and we can just pretty much delete all the resources that's in here. We will accumulate it very quickly again, so okay, last pieces. Alright. And we're gonna just take that down. Let's move that up. Yeah, the crop fields are looking really, really good. I think for now we can squeeze the barley in here. I'll get a space for the hops. I'll still think where I want to place the hops specifically. I'll probably bring them to this warehouse, as I've said before. And then the beer, once we start to produce the beer, I'll just move it across to a granary. Alright, I'm only going to assign 3 workers for now. And we can order 2 wagons because we've got only the 2 draft animals at the moment. Okay, now we've got 4 hay barracks on this side. And, okay, we've got only 3. I thought I did have 4. Could we possibly squeeze another one in here? I think so, yeah. Oh, let's do that. Add another one in here. We can use all that storage space. I'm going to add probably another cow shed and another sheep farm very soon. So we're going to need all the storage that we can get. Right, let's move the barley across. Let's just say 3,000 as well. Okay, we've still got plenty of meat left. But in any case, I think with the meat, I'm going to just keep on consuming that until it's finished. And then from there we can replace it with the beer. Yeah, see, there's still 1,000 meat in here. So in total, how much meat do we have? Let's just see here. Yeah, I probably got 3,000, just over 3,000. But in any case, everyone, that's it from me for today's episode. I'm gonna go off screen. I'm gonna try and accumulate as much stone as I can. So there's probably going to be a few years that's gonna pass. There's no other way at the moment that we can get the stone. And the row houses will have to be on a back burner for some time. I'll maybe make up for it by just placing those extra village houses. But I need to get the distillery up as well as the barber surgery. But in any case, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. That's the game of